fucking hate about YouTube guides? People will be like, if you're trying to save money, what you should do is you should find this outdated piece of hardware that is only available through physical locations, because anytime they're available for sale on like eBay or whatever, sure, they're only $25, but they get bought up instantly by the collecting community that likes to modify them. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go around to 55 different thrift shops in your area and see if they have any of this outdated piece of technology from 2003. Now you might be asking, why would you choose this instead of just getting a $50 item that's available off of Amazon? Well, you see, because this is only $21 at most thrift places, and sure, you're not going to reasonably be able to find it, but you are going to be saving a lot of money. Now, when you get this item, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the GitHub for it. Somebody has made a GitHub repository where you're going to download a driver depending on what operating system your computer is running on, and also make sure you know what your graphics card is, because depending on your brand, you'll have to download a different one from a completely different GitHub. Now, after you've installed that driver, what you're going to do after that is you're going to make sure to run that, and you're going to go to the install page, but make sure you don't install it yet, because what you're going to do is you're going to download a deprecated version of DirectX from 1998. Once you've got that installed and running, make sure that you can load up this random web page that confirms whether or not that your DirectX is working. And after you're done with that, what you're going to do is, because you're running Windows 11, you're going to download these two other plugins off of a Japanese forum, which, by the way, you have to sign up for and have a Japanese phone number for. And then once you've got those two files, okay, you're gonna drag those into the same folder as that GitHub, where you downloaded from GitHub, the installer from GitHub, okay? And now that that's in there, make sure you never close the installer, because now you're going to hit install. Make sure that you didn't have the folders in there before you launched the installer, but now that you have the installer running, make sure they're in there, okay? All right, now click install. And if you did any step of that process incorrectly, you're going to have to wipe your entire computer, because you see the DirectX has already rewritten your fucking BIOS hardware, whatever the fuck. All right, so it's kind of just over for you. Yeah, your PC is bricked and you will not be able to play this. Very unfortunate, I know. I'm just sitting here like, I'll get the $50 one off Amazon. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is the most accurate tutorial video ever. People will be like, I'll give you a real example. Chat, Pippa, you're just making this up, okay? Because people don't actually do stuff like that. That's ridiculous. Have you guys ever heard of people in the VR space? Ask people in the VR space about why the Kinect is actually a really good piece of technology to use for VR setup, and all the fun little extensions and drivers and shit that you have to fucking download and configure for every little game and shit that you want to play, because the Kinect is fucking dog shit, but it's only $20. Bruh. Sideways, thank you. Pippa describing any process on Linux. Unman Mike, thank you. Saved $12 though. Yeah. The Big Adam, thank you. Pippa, you okay? This is getting very specific. Healing, and thank you. New software is $50. Downloading viruses is free. Shadow Ninja, thank you. Pippa, look for local autocross. I went to one because they were offering free ride-alongs. I got to ride in the Porsche. Amazing experience. Local autocross. I will look that up. I want to ride in a race car. Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.